Hey folks, welcome to KMVT Sports. I'm Rhett Anderson along with Jerry Shaver here in Stevenson Park, Mountain View, California. Getting set for a pretty good softball game today here. Jerry, tell us about a little bit about the history of the game, the background, sort of what are we looking at here?
Well, what we're looking at is a recreational league that plays for the city of Mountain View and Los Altos, where most all of these players come from. And it's been a league that's been here since it was Bobby Sox about 20 years ago. And today's game is kind of the culmination of the recreational season. These are the best teams, and they're playing against each other in this annual tournament game. There's a nice big trophy for the winners, as well as a nice trophy for the ones who don't win. But the league has been around, and it's just been serving these communities and getting these girls out and active. Instead of watching TV and stuff like that, they are out here playing ball and learning new skills, and they really love this game. And you're going to see that today as you see these girls play. It's just the joy of playing the game, and I think you're going to enjoy it.
KMVT Sports would like to thank TVU for providing live coverage of today's event as we look at the two teams huddling around home plate with the umpires and the coaching staff. Jerry, you've obviously been around a long time. How have you seen this program change over time?
Well, it just gets better and better. Basically, the coaching staff gets better as they learn more about this game, and the girls, as they become more senior, you're going to see them really hitting and really throwing accurate throws and just playing quick, good softball.
Great. Well, this is KMVT Sports. I'm Rhett Anderson for Jerry Shaver. We'll be right back.
First of all, before we go any farther, this is a regular playoff game, although it is classified as a championship.
KMVT 15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
We have a job to do out here today.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong. Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
This is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The Action Team.
Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
Training is about more than muscle. It's about inner strength. So I push myself. That's why I serve in the United States Coast Guard. I train with the best. A team that shares my drive and commitment. We collect intelligence, guard our shores against drug smugglers, and keep our waterways safe, because our nation expects more.
If you expect more, maybe you were born ready. Find out at gocoastguard.com.
Since 1982, KMVT 15 has been providing media resources to the community. Yearly, we train over 300 youth through our video camps. We offer classes in all areas of media, from video to editing, photography, graphics, and much more. KMVT 15 is your community resource, connecting communities through media.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
Hey, welcome back, KMVT Sports. I'm Rhett Anderson with Jerry Shaver. Jerry, you were telling us before the break a little bit about the league, about MV Lags. Tell us a little bit more about that, sort of the background, the context of the game.
Sure. Well, the MV Lags organization was established in 1972 in Mountain View. and it is an ASA-sanctioned recreational league and is committed to giving girls age 5 to 16 the opportunity to explore and enjoy the softball game. From its inception, MV Lags has been offering a quality, softball-only program to girls living in or attending school in Mountain View, Los Altos Hills, and the surrounding areas. It's 100% volunteer-driven. MV Lags is a nonprofit organization that promotes athletics, community building, and the development of the whole girl through softball. And incidentally, we also use our players for umpires, and as umpires, our girls qualify through a program of training, and then they're paid as umpires, and they umpire games that are at least 2 divisions below their current playing level. Through our spring recreational program, the MV Lags Nova summer and fall travel ball programs, and our MV Lags Summer Stars development program, our league has produced many strong players since we were formed in 1972. Originally, we were called the Bobby Sox and part of that organization. Well, it looks like the coaches have finished their meeting. They're shaking hands, and I think we may have the results of a coin toss here soon. And we'll figure out who's the home team. Back to you.
All right, set to get started here. We have the coaches meeting and the players meeting. You saw a little bit of that earlier here at home plate. The Atomic Sour Pickles and the Golden Wildcats are set to get started. You can see the Wildcats there in their yellow jerseys, and a slightly different shade of yellow, is a sort of a neon green for the Atomic Sour Pickles there.
By the way, there is another program called the Summer Stars, and it's just started a couple of years ago. And the Summer Stars has over 100 girls playing in 3 divisions this past summer, and it's even more now. Girls try out for Summer Stars, and they're engaged in the summer program for skill building, and they eventually come to a Nova program if they desire.
Watch out, don't trip, don't trip. Watch out, man, don't trip. Don't trip, watch out.
Okay, so Gold is the home team.
So the Golden Wildcats take the field first. And the Atomic Sour Pickles will be up to bat first. Emma Sloan will start out pitching for the Wildcats, with Camila Hernandez behind the plate.
Emma Sloan's favorite position is pitcher, and she, as you'll see, does a great job with it. When Emma was 10, she pitched a summer ball game where she struck out 10 batters. That's probably when she fell in love with pitching.
Oh, wow.
Actually started playing softball when she's only 7, and this will be her 4th season playing summer ball, her 2nd season for Nova. Emma likes playing in MVLA League because it's a bigger league and there is more competition. Emma also enjoys playing volleyball and is developing a wicked serve, but her heart belongs on the softball diamond.
Emma Sloan pitching, and behind the plate is Camila Hernandez. See her there in the foreground. Batting first for the Atomic Sour Pickles will be Lee Jocelyn. She'll be followed by Carla Hernandez. And then Selena Coxon.
Now, Camila's favorite positions are catcher, third base, and shortstop. Her team affectionately knows her as Panda, and she enjoys that handle. Camila has played softball since she was just 6 years old. She's played Nova for the last 3 years. Again, that's our All-Stars Summer Ball League. And the batter's up.
All right, here we go. Sloan to deliver. In the dirt, hit batter. So just like that, the Sour Pickles have a runner at first. And coming up is Carla Hernandez. Time is called for.
Carla is the daughter of Alfredo, who is the coach of the Sour Green Pickles. And she is one who has just blossomed over the years. She's a great athlete, highly competitive, loves softball, and many of her friends. She is, you will see, she is a great pitcher as well.
Here's Emma Sloan pitching to Hernandez. Outside, runner goes, throw down to second, not in time. Runner in scoring position now for the Sour Pickles. 1 ball, no strikes count. Here's Sloan. High, 2-0.
Carla actually plays basketball, soccer, cross country, and track. Favorite positions here are first base and pitching.
Lee leading off second. Sloan delivers. In there, strike 1, 2-1. The 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss. 2-2.
This is the third time Carla's been on TV, third time in a row. He continues to show up for this tournament game and been very successful here.
Sloan with a 2-2. Swung on, right back to Sloan. Picked up at second, ball's bobbled. Runners at first and third, rounding third, coming home. No throw. Sour Pickles lead 1-0. Strike 1, runner goes, not in time.
Selena, the batter, is also an athlete in other sports, basketball and soccer.
This is Selena Coxon. The 1 ball, no strikes count. Ball's low, outside. To the backstop, runner advances to third.
Selena has a great attitude. She can do anything she puts her mind to. She's passionate about her schoolwork as well as the sports.
One and one the count. Sloan to deliver to Coxon. Ball's high, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Carla on 3 is extremely aggressive runner. You may just see her steal home here. Keep an eye on that runner.
Here's the 2-2. Swung, tip foul. Count stays at 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sloan strikes her out.
Uh-oh, here comes a steal. What'd I tell you? Don't pay attention, and Carla will score. And she just showed it again.
Wow, she came right around the catcher.
Yep.
That's a lot of speed.
Yep. As a catcher, you don't want to be talking and looking away when Carla's on 3. You certainly don't.
So after that strike 2, that was put at a full count. And then the high delivery from Sloan made it ball 4. So Coxon takes her base. She's on first. Runner scores from third. And the Sour Pickles lead 2-0.
And Jade's up to bat now. Jade Nyan's favorite position is third base. Favorites about the league. She loves meeting other players and bonding and making new friends. And this is something that all the girls really enjoy doing. Jade's favorite memory is her Grand Slam home run.
Wow.
First game of the season. He's amazing.
Runner on first. Pop fly right side.
Good
Strike
thing we
one.
have a lid on this batting cage, or the dugout, I should say.
Here's the 0-1. Low, ball one. Throw down to second is not in time. Here's Sloan, the 2-0 pitch. Ball gets past the third baseman. Runner's heading for home. She's going to score easily. 3-0 Sour Pickles here in the top of the first.
And because the first innings are limited to 3 runs, the field has changed now for the other team. Jade will be up first in the next inning for the Pickles. By the way, she
All right, we get set to start the bottom of the first. The Atomic Sour Pickles put 3 runs on the board in the top of the first. And the Golden Wildcats will be coming up now. They'll be starting out with Maria Villalobos. And she'll be followed by Victoria Clark with Emma Sloan batting third. So it'll be Villalobos, Clark, and Sloan here in the bottom of the first. Pickles leading 3-0.
Carla's going to open the pitching for the Sour Green Pickles, and if she pitched anything like she did against us in the last game, they're in for some trouble.
How did that go?
Oh, it went unfortunate for the women in black. They really put on the pressure, and Carla was a big part of that pressure, not only scoring runs, but just shutting down the batters. She was smoking hot, and hopefully we're going to see her the same way today.
This is Carla Hernandez, who we saw bat second in the top of the inning.
And steal home.
And steal home. First run of the game.
Well, she's played softball year-round since being an 8U. That was in the rec division. And she has a goal this year to qualify for the Nationals in San Diego with the Nova program.
There she is, Carla. Tell us a little bit about the face masks. I see some players wear them, some don't.
Well, you know, we strongly encourage the face mask because at this level in particular, these balls can go very quickly and they are not soft. I know we call it softball, but if you feel one of these balls, they're anything but soft. They're every bit as hard as a hard ball and they weigh a lot more. It's just a good protection, primarily in the case of fielding a ball that takes a big hop, but also just, you know, the balls are hit hard and the throws are hard, and it's easy to have one clear the mitt and hit the face, and the face mask is just so much better than a nose. And I'm sure we've saved some damages with the face mask. I know one of my players this season at a practice, just throwing the ball back and forth with their pitcher, she got hit in the head. And,
oh, man.
I mean, I've been hit so I couldn't see straight. This girl couldn't see at all. And basically it was off to the emergency room for the rest of the night.
All right.
And she recovered.
Oh, good, good. So here's the bottom of the first. 3-0 Sour Pickles. Carla delivers. Outside corner, strike one. No balls and 1 strike.
And batter, Mariah, she's played softball since she was 5 years old.
Carla, the 0-1 delivery. Swung on. Little dribbler left side of the plate. Carla rushes it, throws to first. In time, 1 away.
Oh. Amazingly quick action by the pitcher. And Mariah's retired, but we'll see her again.
So watch the quick reaction from Carla Hernandez. Just in time. 1 down. And Hernandez now faces Victoria Clark. Swings and tips the first pitch straight back. No balls, 1 strike.
Victoria also loves to catch. She loves playing third base as well. She's been playing since she was 6 years old. Actually started as a baseball player.
Hernandez, the 0-1, tip back again. 0-2.
She was a Little League player, then she switched during her 8U season over to MV Lags playing softball when she moved to San Francisco, from San Francisco to Mountain View.
No balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez pitching to Clark. Ground ball right back to Hernandez, over to first again. A little high, but comes down with it in time. 2 away.
Again, Carla shows her stuff. Whether she's pitching or fielding a ball that gets near her, watch out.
Pretty similar to the last play. The ball was a little bit harder hit, but right back to the pitcher.
This is what Carla's good at. She jams the batter, so good batters don't get good hits. And well, I'm sure we're going to see some good hits, but they're really challenged.
Here's Emma Sloan. Takes inside for ball 1.
You'll see Emma pitching later in the game. That's her favorite position.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Catching for the Sour Pickles is Jocelyn Lee behind the plate. Sets up inside. Here's Carla. Swinging a line drive. Nicely hit down the right sideline. And that'll be at least a single. She's going to turn first and head for 2 and be there easily. That's a stand-up single, but she stretches it 2.
Asia Minor coming to the plate.
It's a nice little piece of opposite field hitting.
I think she actually hit the first baseman there and got a nice bounce off her leg, and that was responsible for the going to 2.
So Sloan's in scoring position on second.
Asia
Here's
Minor
Asia Minor at the plate. Wildcats trailing 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Hernandez, another little pop fly, shallow right field, drops in. Sloan's going to round third. She's coming home. Here's the throw, not in time. Oh, no throw, actually.
Asia,
so an RBI single for Asia Minor.
Right. Asia's favorite position is pitcher. You're sure to see her pitching in this game, and she does a fine job. I've personally known Asia for some years.
Little pop fly, shallow right field. 3-1 now. Pickles on top by 2. Hernandez delivers. Fouled off right side, 0-1. This is Camila Hernandez at the plate, with Asia Minor on first.
Camila likes the catching position, third base, as well as shortstop. Does well at each one of them.
Hernandez, the 0-1. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner advances. Minor's now on second in scoring position. And it's a 1-ball and 1-strike count.
Camila is known as the Panda, as mentioned before. We're going to see what she does.
2 down, bottom of the first, a 3-1 lead for the Atomic Sour Pickles.
Camilla's one of 4 children. She has 3 sisters.
Outside, runner goes, ball down to third.
Oh, look at that.
In time. A nice way to end the inning. 3 outs. Oh, it was close, but it looks like
a close call, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to be making that call.
Well, ruled the out, so that'll do it for the first inning of play. The Pickles lead 3-1 over the Golden Wildcats. We'll be back. Hey, welcome back. Starting the top of the second inning. A lot of rotations here from inning to inning. Asia Minor takes over pitching. Emma Sloan is catching. And Mina delivers. High and inside, ball 1. Here's Miner's second. Outside and low.
Asia's an accomplished pitcher. Has been doing this for some seasons now. As I said before, I had the pleasure of having her on a couple of my teams, and she's always done a fine job for us.
Here's the 2-0. Hard hit, ground ball to first. But an easy out, and that'll do it. 1 away. This is a really well hit ball, but right at the first baseman.
Lauren Chung up to bat.
Here's Chung, swing and a miss. 0-1. So Mina retires the first. The Sour Pickles leading 3-1 over the Golden Wildcats. Here's the 0-1. In there, called strike. 0-2.
Lauren lives in Los Altos with her parents and an older brother. She's played softball for 4 years. Favorite position?
0-2, woo, got away from Mina there. To the backstop, ball 1.
Loves playing shortstop or second base.
One out, top of the second. Ball, fair ball right in front of home plate. Beats out the throw to first. Great hustle play from Lauren Chung.
She had to hustle on that one because the Wildcats were right on top of it. She just beat that throw.
You'll see it hit the ground right in front of the plate, just barely a fair ball, and it sort of hit that dead spot right in front of home plate. That's tough to get to for the catcher.
Well, Lauren's had a great season so far.
So runner on first, a 3-1 lead for the Pickles, and batting is Claire Becker.
By the way, the coach of the Pickles is Alfredo.
Here's Miner.
Whoops.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and the runner advances to second.
Alfredo and Dan are the coaches for the Sour Pickles. Claire says they're the best mentors she's ever had.
Here's Becker. Strike, outside corner. Two balls and 1 strike. Runner on second. 1 away.
Claire's been playing since she was in the 6U division, which might mean she was only 5 years old when she started playing this game. She's got a lot of good experience here.
Here's the 3-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Full count. Claire Becker at the plate and Lauren Chung at second after advancing on the passed ball. Full count delivery on the way from Asia Miner. Swinging a foul tip.
Claire's done about everything in the field. She's played catcher, first base, and in the outfield as well. Here she is in the batter's box, looking for a hit.
Full count. Miner outside and high. Ball 4. Batter takes their base, and Chung advances to third. That's a real heads-up piece of base running.
It sure is. That's what we teach them, to be aggressive, and they look for a gift. We call that a gift. See the gift, open it up.
Runners on the corners. That's Chung on third and Becker on first after drawing a walk. And the batter is Mezi Iraga. Here's Miner.
And another steal.
Called strike. Becker advances easily. Runners now on second and third. 2 in scoring position. Miner delivers. Ball gets away. Runner comes home, slides, and is safe. And at the same time, Becker advances to third. So Chung is safe at home. The Pickles lead 4-1, and Becker advances to third.
And what we're seeing here is that aggressive base running, and Alfredo is a champion of it. You see her there instructing her runner on 3 and looking for another steal still. Our batter hits home runs. She's a home run hitter. She's hit one of the 2 home runs by this team this season. And when she connects, you can look for it way out there in the grass.
Here's Miner.
This is Mezzi's second year playing in the MV-Lags League and her second year in a row participating in the finals.
Low and outside for a ball.
You were here last year. You saw her at bat as well. Coach calls a timeout. She was with the Purple Predators last year, and they won the championship right here. Her favorite positions are first base, third base, and catcher. And she loves catching pop flies. She loves heavy hitting. She's a wonderful asset to the team, and she's a great cheerleader when she's not actively playing.
Time is called for by the head coach as the Pickles have a 4-1 lead and a runner just 60 feet away at third. 3 balls and 1 strike the count from Minor to Urawaga. Inside corner, strike 2, full count.
Mezzi looking for the hit. It sure would be fun to see her connect. It might go out there past the flags when she does.
Swinging a hard hit ball right side, foul.
You see the power this girl has. She straightens it out. That thing's gonna go for a ride.
Here's Minor, the full count. High, outside, ball 4. Urawaga takes first base.
Not the way she wanted to get there. Oh, look, she's going to 2. Got 1 at 3. She's going to continue to 2. They're not going to throw at her.
Urawaga heads up play, goes to second. 2 in scoring position now. Becker on third, Urawaga on second, and it's a called strike 1 for Amanda Fisher. Swinging a strike 2.
Amanda loves playing second base, especially when she turned a double in the 10U level. She learned to bunt and slide this year. Maybe we'll see some of that. Her favorite part about softball is the friendship she's made, cheering on her teammates, learning new techniques.
0-2 is low, ball 1.
Now she plays soccer and basketball. She's an actress and a singer.
Ground ball right side, foul. Still 1-2.
Job, Mandy.
1-2 delivery from Minor. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fisher takes a seat. And that's 2 outs here in the top of the second. Strikeout for Minor.
Yeah. Minor's favorite color is pink, by the way. You might have noticed on her helmet and her shoes. They were matching, and they were pink. Here's Kirsten. Kirsty's been a player on my teams a couple of times. She's really gone vertical in the learning curve. Has become a better and better player, accelerating her improved skills every year.
This is Kirsten Andrews. Fouls 1 left side, 0-1. Shows bunt. Pulls back, strike 2.
Kirsty's favorite position is first base, and this is her 6th season playing softball.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it for the top of the second inning. The Pickles put 1 on the board and strand 2. They lead 4-1, and the Wildcats are coming up. Hey, welcome back, KMVT Sports. Starting the bottom of the second inning here at the MV-Lags Championship softball game. The Sour Pickles lead the Golden Wildcats by a score of 4-1.
And it's Kirsty Andrews, who we just saw at bat. Now she's the pitcher. She actually practices dance several times a week. She's played soccer, basketball, swimming, horseback riding, and volleyball.
So here's Andrews. First delivery on the way. Slow pitch, left side foul, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Andrews. Low in the dirt, inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. At bat.
It's the Panda at bat. Camila Hernandez.
It's Camila Hernandez. Hernandez watches ball 2. In the dirt, 2-1.
Camila has an older sister, Sam, and she just finished her high school softball season. That's a good thing about this. A lot of these girls, they go right on to high school, and they pretty much know somebody in every class when they get there.
Line drive, third base, gets past third. Shortstop picks it up, but the throw is not even close to in time. A good hustle play from Hernandez there, getting down to first, so she's aboard. Pretty good defensive play over there from.
Yeah, that backup was excellent. It got past the first fielder, but the second one picked it up and fired it to first. Just didn't quite get there in time. There isn't much time.
So 1 aboard, runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. She's in there standing up. Hernandez in scoring position.
Camila's favorite player is, guess who? Pablo Sandoval.
Really?
Yeah, that's why she loves the name Panda.
Oh. Foul tip. Hernandez on second. Andrews pitching. Galston at the dish. Swinging another tip. Strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Sun's starting to come out here. It was cloudy for most of the morning. Another foul tip, backside left.
This is our batter's third year playing softball. And her favorite position is second base as well as outfield. She likes that any girl can participate and teams are made as even as possible.
Hernandez on second. Throws in the dirt from Andrews. Hernandez takes off for third. No throw down there, and she's in there safe. 4-1 lead for the Sour Pickles over the Golden Wildcats. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Hernandez is in the dirt. It'll be a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, our batter's actually an ice skater as well. Isn't that interesting, all the things these girls do?
Yeah.
Well, she's dancing on these pitches, that's for sure.
Galston takes ball 4.
Let's see, she's going to go to 2 probably. Nope, sticks at 1. Okay.
And runners on the corners now for the Wildcats. And the tying run at the plate. Brianna Zavala. Runner gets past, coming home. She is safe. Wow. Had the tag and got knocked out of the glove.
Yep. Oh, here.
And on the same play, Galston goes to third.
Goes to third.
So just like that, the Golden Wildcats score. They make it 4-2, and Galston goes from first all the way to third. Let's see if we can see the tag. Watch for the glove right there, but the ball gets knocked out.
She made the nice tag, but you got to hold on to that ball, that's for sure.
She was in good position.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
So 4-2 now. The Wildcats score 1 and have a runner on third. Andrews delivers. That's a foul tip for Brianna Zavala. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Brianna's called Bree, by the way. You might hear him call out for Bree. She plays with the twin sister.
Swinging a ground ball right back to Andrews. She comes home with it.
Oh, and it's dropped.
Ball's dropped. Runner is safe. And Zavala is thinking about second. No throw, and she's safe. So the Wildcats score again. They now trail by just 1, 4-3. And Zavala's on second. There's the throw. Ball's dropped, run scores.
You're seeing a lot of aggressive base running here. These ladies, if they get the chance, they're going to go. They're always thinking, what's stopping me? They're not thinking, oh, I'm glad I made it to my base. They're thinking, what's stopping me from the next base? And it's got to be a good reason, or they're not stopping.
Andrews is low. Ball 1. That bat is Lauralee Marks.
This is her 6th year playing ball with MV Lags.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nice pitch from Andrews.
Laura Lee's favorite position is center field. She likes playing center field because she enjoys catching fly balls, and she likes to see the entire game. Maybe she should be a catcher.
Andrews delivers high outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Laura Lee really likes playing with this league.
Here's the 2-1.
The reason she likes it because everything is girls. It's just an all girls. It's always, we say it's all about the girls.
Last pitch was outside. 3-1. And this one's high as well, ball 4. Batter takes her base, and on the play, Zavala goes to third.
Laura Lee went on all the way to second. She's also a indoor rock climbing person. She's on a team.
An indoor rock climbing team.
Yeah, there's a team for rock climbing.
Wow.
She also plays the violin, and she enjoys fishing. That's pretty well rounded. I'd say she's probably got an interesting set of parents who do a lot of different things.
Brenda Zavala up now. Not to be confused with Brianna Zavala, who's on third.
And that is her twin sister on third. That's a good combination. Brenda's favorite position is second base. Now get the shoes tied on third there. She's in a good position to steal home, and she will do it if she gets the opportunity. You just watch.
Andrews delivers, strike.
Nice pitch.
Here's the 2-1 from Andrews. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, she thought she was retired, but she's still in the game.
Looks like Zavala thought that was strike 3, but it was a 2-2.
Oh,
She had me confused. I was like, wait, where are you going?
You get a couple, you get a couple strikes, and it feels like 3. I'll tell you when you really want your hit. And now even the coach knows the count.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brenda Zavala is still at bat. Runners on second and third. Andrews delivers. Inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Andrews inside again, ball 4. So from thinking she struck out to on base with a walk.
She's on the bag. You never give up that ship. Bases are loaded.
Brianna Zavala on third, Laura Lee Marks on second, and Brenda Zavala at first.
Third base runner aggressively taunting.
Nobody out in the bottom of the second. Sour Pickles on top of the Golden
there's
Wildcats,
the opportunity.
4-3. Passed ball, runner coming home.
And the gift is opened again.
Safe. The Wildcats tie up the score at 4 apiece. And with that, they score 3 runs in the inning. So that'll do it for the second. And we'll be right back with the top of the third. Welcome back, KMVT Sports, covering the MV Lags Softball Championship. We are set to start the top of the third. We got a tie game at 4 runs apiece between the Atomic Sour Pickles in green and the Golden Wildcats in yellow. As we start the third, Emma Sloan is back pitching. She pitched the first before Asia Minor took over for the second, and Camila Hernandez is catching.
Emma has a real interesting delivery if you watch her. Her career highlight, the thing that strikes, that she finds most memorable, is when she was pitching at the 10U level. She struck out 10 batters.
In one game?
In one game, 10 batters. And that's, I'm sure we're going to see some strikeouts from her today.
So we've had 2 instances so far where 3 runs have been scored in an inning by one team. And when that happens, the inning is called and we move on to the next. That happened in the bottom of the second that we just came from. The Wildcats scored 3 to tie it up at 4, and here we are top of the third. The Sour Pickles will be led off by Shyla Gonsain.
This is her first year for this batter.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Shyla loves history and English and language arts. Her favorite moment is the first game she played, she hit the ball. And she scored a winning run for the team as well.
Shayla shows bunt, pulls back. Outside corner, good pitch from Sloan, strike two.
Shyla loves second base. She is a batter. I've seen her face some very strong pitchers, and she's a fighter.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Yeah, no shame in that. She is a fighter, and it's good to see her so aggressively in the batter's box. Talk about facing a giant. That's what she was doing there.
Strike three, Shayla takes a seat, one down, and Christina Kilgore is at the plate. On deck is the top of the order, Jocelyn Lee. Kilgore showing bunt. Here's Sloan. High. Ball two.
Yeah, Christina started rock climbing when she was just 3 years old. She played volleyball when she was 4. Loves sports, music, and dance.
Kilgore showing bunt again, pulls back again. Strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike from Sloan.
Now this batter actually plays point guard on her school's basketball team, and she's on the volleyball team. Oh!
Kilgore shows bunt, pulls back. I think she got hit.
She got hit in the head. I don't think it was in the strike zone when she got hit.
Hard to tell from that angle with the ball coming in so fast, but she shook her hand as if it got hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like they're taking a look at her hand now.
KMVT would like to thank TVU for providing live coverage of today's event. Coach and umpire looking at Kilgore's hand.
She just performed a singing solo at in Spanish. She speaks Spanish and sings it.
Wow.
And a concert in San Jose, and she's getting ready for a hip-hop performance as well. This is her second year playing softball. Last year she was at the 10U level.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hit her on the wrist, looks like.
Ouch.
Oof. Well, good on her for taking her base.
Yep. Well, she loves this game. She's going to stay in it, that's for sure. She likes to win. She's going to try to be part of that winning event today.
Kilgore is on first, 1 away, and we're at the top of the order, Jocelyn Lee.
Coach's meeting here, prompted by, I should say, an umpire's meeting, prompted by a comment from the Wildcat coach. Probably getting a confirmation on where that ball made contact.
So Emma Sloan pitching now faces Jocelyn Lee with Christina Kilgore on first. Sloan delivers, swinging a foul tip, strike one. Here's Sloan, low and inside.
Jocelyn actually has a couple of favorite sports. This year her basketball team qualified for the national tournament in Anaheim.
Wow.
She's part of the 12UC MV Lags Nova.
Here's the 1-1. Gets past Hernandez, runner advances, Kilgore's on second. 2-1 count now for Lee.
Lee loves to catch, by the way. She's one of the best catchers And she's played rec softball now for 4 years.
Here's Sloan. High for a ball. Kilgore with a huge lead off of second. Had to jump back in time. She's safe. Kilgore stays on second. 3 balls and 1 strike to count to Jocelyn Lee. With 1 out here in the top of the third, a tie game at 4. Ball 4. Lee takes first.
And Carla's back up to bat. Carla, of course, is the lead pitcher for the Sour Pickles. And she's a left-handed batter, but she has a way of knocking that ball into the left, way into the left field.
Sloan delivers, high and outside. Runner heading down to third. Kilgore looks like she's going to get caught between second and third. Nope, no throw. She makes it all the way back to second. There's nobody covering the bag. So Kilgore's on second and Lee is on first.
Carla's eager to hit. Can see the energy.
Carla Hernandez is batting. Here's Sloan. High again. Kilgore off of second. No play, back to the bag. Sloan to Hernandez. Swinging a line drive foul, left side.
Left side. Right-handed batter. Left-handed batter hitting to the left side of the field. And that's what she'll do. She'll pull it right down the third base line. A real surprise. People in the field look at her and they think move over, but they don't hug the line. She can get one right past them.
Delivery is a little low. Throw down to third. She is safe. Kilgore steals third, and in all the confusion, Lee gets to second.
There's something about this coach, Alfredo. He really teaches his people how to steal.
There's Kilgore. In there in time.
He gets them off the bag rapidly. They run hard and slide. And they've perfected at this point in the season thanks to the good coaching they've received. And these girls know how to steal ball or steal bases.
The umpire having a word with the official scorekeeper. Three and one the count from Sloan to Hernandez. 2 in scoring position. Here's a delivery. Inside corner. Strike 2.
Catcher has to chase that runner all the way back. Again, aggressive running, taunting, threatening. You're a pitcher and a catcher and you got one of the Pickles on 3. Pressure's on.
Full count. Sloan delivers. High and outside, ball 4. Bases loaded. So Hernandez on first, Lee on second, Kilgore on third, and time is called for by the Golden Wildcats.
Selena up to bat for the Sour Pickles. She thinks of our league as like family, and her attitude again is that she can do it if she puts her mind to it, and a lot of that comes from the coaching that she receives. Coach Alfredo is very good at inspiring his players, encouraging them, making them realize that really the sky's the limit, and they can continue to get better and better and better, and he shows them how to do it. We're just so happy to have him as one of the outstanding coaches. He's also a Nova coach, and will be taking the Nova C-level team to tournaments all summer, and that starts very soon.
Back to the action now, bases loaded. Pop fly, left side. No play, out of bounds. Foul tip off to the left side. And this is Selena Coxon. No balls and 1 strike.
And here
Ball
comes
gets
that
away
runner.
from the catcher. Here comes Kilgore.
Yeah.
She's safe.
And look at there's another runner still threatening. Look at the other runner. They don't push her back, she'll come. You never want to turn your back on one of Alfredo's players.
Here's the pitch, gets away from the catcher. And here comes Kilgore, heads up piece of running. In there, no slide even needed.
Selena really wants a hit here.
Here's Selena Coxon, foul tip, straight back
Got the
into
ball
the
and the umpire.
umpire's face mask. What was that about softballs hitting you in the face?
there it is right there. And umpire shaking his head. You got a good jolt out of that one.
It was a foul tip, so that is a strike for Selena Coxon. Runners on second and third. Here's Sloan. Pitch is low. Ball.
Runner looking and pushed back. First base comes in to back up the catcher. Not necessary this time, but good thing she's doing it because that runner is eager to come in.
Selena Coxon at the plate. Sloan delivers way inside, pushes her out of the batter's box. Two balls and 2 strikes the count for Coxon. Sour Pickles with a 5-4 lead after Kilgore came home there. Pitch is high, full count. Ball 3.
Again, that runner's just not satisfied. Not satisfied till she comes home. Is in the dugout with her buddies. Let's see if Selena can bring her home.
Coxon with a full count. Here's Emma Sloan. Pitch is high, ball 4, bases loaded.
And that runner's going to go to 2. Or not. Oh, and there she goes. More of that running.
So Coxon takes first.
Oh, okay.
Hernandez is on second. And Lee is on third. With Jade Nguyen at the plate. Emma Sloan delivers. Nice pickup from the catcher there. That was in the dirt, and that was a heads-up dig. Ball 1. We're in the top of the third. 5-4 in favor of the Sour Pickles. Bases loaded, 1 away. And a 1-ball, no strike count to Jade Nguyen. Here's Sloan. Low again, 2-0.
And third base runner keeping the pressure on the catcher and the pitcher. Pushing the envelope. Sometimes good things happen when you push the envelope. Somebody gets nervous and chokes up just a little bit, maybe makes a bad throw, and in she comes, all because she put on the pressure.
Sloan delivers. It was high, but she swung.
And that runner will not give up the boat. She's looking to come in. Well, you see the white helmets. That means that they're on the Nova team, or they've been on a Nova team. And this, of course, we know this girl on 3 there is on the Nova team for the last 4 years in a row.
2-1 count. Foul tip, straight back. Strike 2. There's a playground back here behind the...
Yeah, there is.
Glad it didn't hit any kids. Foul ball, strike 2. 2-2 to Jade Nguyen with Coxon on first, Hernandez on second, and Lee on third. One down in the top of the third.
Lee is so eager to score. Keep your eye on that runner on 3.
Here's Sloan.
Oh, and she is going to score.
Hard hit ball right up the middle into center field.
And Hernandez
1 run
is coming.
Scores. Here comes Hernandez, 2-run score. Coxon is all the way to third, and that is a 2 RBI single for Jade Nguyen.
Yep. And that makes 3, so they're going to...
Well, that's the best hit ball we've seen all day. Right up the middle, really strongly hit into center field. 2 runs driven in. The Sour Pickles now lead 7-4. And we head to the bottom of the third.
Having fun yet?
Welcome back, KMVT Sports. Coming to you from Stevenson Park in Mountain View. Rhett Anderson and Jerry Shaver. Golden Wildcats trailing the Sour Pickles 7-4. And the 1-0 delivery on the way.
Kirsty's pitching.
2-0. Go ahead.
Kirsty's pitching for the Sour Pickles again.
This is Kirsten Andrews. Strike one. – 7-4 lead for the Pickles. Bottom of the third, Kirsten Andrews. Inside ball 3.
Nina Haywood at bat. Her favorite position is left field. She's played MV legs since 6U.
Ball 4 a little on the outside.
She's walking. Nina in her spare time plays piano and has an artistic side. And now she's on first base.
That was Nina Haywood. This is Mariah Villalobos. Kirsten Andrews pitching and Mezi Irawaga catching. Strike one.
Mariah is a joyous little player. I've known her for years, and she's just been a joy to watch her. I think I first saw her when she was in 6U, might have been 8U. Yeah, nice
ground
hit.
Ball to third, well hit. Across the diamond to first, a high throw. Ball gets away from the first baseman. Both runners advance.
That ball went out of play, and so they advance.
Nice little ground ball to third.
And the wind's picking up a little bit, blowing in into the batter's face.
Ball gets away from Carla Hernandez at first base.
Victoria at bat.
This is Victoria Clark. She takes ball 1. 1-0.
Runner on 3 looking to come home.
Ground ball to third. It's going to stay fair. She's going to come home with it. Makes the tag, 1 away. Easy play for Mezi Irawaga. And 1 down. Heads up play from the third baseman to come home with it to get the lead runner.
And Emma Sloan up to bat. Emma is not only a great pitcher, she's also a great catcher and an accomplished batter.
Andrews delivers.
Oops.
Inside
Oh,
low,
she's
hit her
hit.
on the foot. She'll take first base, and that'll load the bases. 1 away here in the bottom of the third inning. Sloan is on first. Clark is on second, and Villalobos is on third.
And Asia at bat. Asia's a good batter. She's their, one of their P1s. Between Asia and Emma, that's a great pitching staff.
Here's Andrews. Swing and a miss.
Asia wants a hit. She's going after that ball. Now, if she can connect, she'll put it out there in the grass. I've seen her do it.
Andrews delivers again inside and low. Ball 2.
Runner threatening at 3.
Here's Andrews.
Oh,
tip back into the stands. It actually hit one of the spectators, but she's okay,
Yeah.
looks like. We strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Andrews pitching to Minor. Minor had an RBI earlier in the game.
Oh.
Swinging a strong ground ball to third. Comes home with it. Maisie to force out at the plate. 2 away. That's 2 heads-up plays from the third baseman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come
She
home,
is
get the
sitting
lead
there on
runner.
ball. Yeah, both times. Always looking before throwing, and then throwing it into the right place, stopping the runs.
And both times they were well hit balls.
Yeah.
Like that was a nice scoop at third both times. So Asia Minor grounds out to third. Excuse me, Asia Minor grounds to third. She reaches on the fielder's choice. She's now on first with Sloan on second and Clark on third. At bat is Camila Hernandez. Andrews pitching.
Victoria looking. Victoria wants to come home from third base. All the runners are eager to go. And they've got 2 outs, so now's the time for them to go.
Andrews delivers inside. Two balls, 1 strike. Andrews pitching to Camila Hernandez. Here's the 2-1.
There's another hit to the third baseman, who takes the easy out.
Takes it herself over to third, gets the force, and that'll do it for the 3rd inning.
That's the inning. Well, now we're moving into unlimited innings. The first 3, of course, are limited to 3 runs, and then of course, they got their 3 outs this time. But now we're moving. 4th inning is unlimited all the way through the 6th. So there won't be anything stopping a high-scoring game at this point.
All right, so a well-played defensive game there from the Pickles. Got to say, and a lot of it, credit to the third baseman.
Kudos to the third baseman. She was smart. She was skillful on her fielding and her throwing, and just playing good, smart ball. Runners had to go, and she knew it, and took advantage of the balls that were hit right to her.
MVLAG's championship game on KMVT. We'll be right back. Welcome back to KMVT Sports. We are starting the top of the 4th inning at the MVLAG's championship softball game. The Sour Pickles are on top of the Golden Wildcats 7-4. And Asia Minor will be pitching for the Wildcats to start the 4th. Strike 1 called.
It's been fun to watch Asia develop over the years. She
low and inside, ball 2.
She's always been a very deliberate player. And a couple years ago, it was she almost suffered a time, not pitching within time. Because she'd get the ball.
Strike 2.
And really concentrate and focus on putting it in there. And it would take so long. It was almost, she was getting warmed by the umpires. But now you can see she's very, very confident. She puts one away right there.
That was actually a foul tip that was caught by the catcher.
And now the next pickle is up.
1 down. Foul tip.
Claire
Backing away, strike 1.
Claire Becker at bat. Claire's been playing since she was 6U, probably 5 years old.
High outside, ball 1.
Let's that one go by. Wisely.
Here's the 1-1 from Minor. Swing and a
nice
fly
hit.
ball into left center field, drops in. That'll be a single for Claire Becker. That's the best hit of the game.
That was a very nice hit. She dropped that out in the grass, well out of the infield. And now their big hitter comes up. Again, this girl connects. She will put it way out there.
This is Maisie Irawaga with Claire Becker on first.
Claire's ready to go.
1 down in the top of the 4th. Minor.
Claire looking at possible steal. No, she comes back.
Called strike 1. Minor to Irawaga.
And she does go.
2. Becker takes off. Throw down to second.
Oh.
Ball gets away into center field.
She may
and
come
Becker's
all the way
going to
home.
third.
Let's see what she does with this.
Ball coming in. She's
looks
going
like she's coming.
to stay at third.
Stayed there. Well, there you go, all the way to third base. And it was just a steal.
I actually think the coach was waving her home, but she didn't hear or didn't see.
I know that coach. He'd be waving her home on that play. Alfredo wants to take advantage of everything. You can see the power in this batter. She's got the power.
Foul tip.
She straightens it out. It's going to go. We're going to have a fun hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Sorry, no balls and 2 strikes. Runner on third. Irawaga. Another foul tip, same place.
Again. Asia delivering nice quick pitches, and the batter's just a little bit behind the pitches here. You swing a little bit earlier, it's going to have a nice hit. There it is.
Here's Irawaga, line drive, right field, drops in. That's an RBI for the Pickles. They now lead 8-4. Urawaga has an RBI single.
Well, this is a good game. Amanda Fisher at bat.
Deliveries in the dirt, gets to the backstop. Urawaga to second easily.
Oh, she's looking at 3. And back. Amanda's got that hot pink helmet. It is her favorite color. Number 10 taking the signal from the coach. What's she gonna do?
Amanda Fisher at the plate. Urawaga off second. Here's the 1-0. Lays it down bunt. It goes foul to the right side.
That was a nice little bunt, except it went just outside the line, but she did a good job dropping that thing in the dirt. It was spinning like a top, and it spun right on out. Here we go again.
Here's the 1-1. Shows bunt. Strike 2. High and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Asia getting ready.
Infield playing in. They're expecting a bunt. Here's Minor in the dirt. Ball gets away from the catcher. Urawaga to third.
And now we got a scoring run ready on third. And full count.
3-2 to Amanda Fisher. Here's Asia Minor. Foul tip back. Stays alive.
That one went into the playground. Fortunately, the kids were heads up, and they're all right.
Count remains full. Urawaga on third. Fisher batting. Minor delivers. Ball 4, take your base. Runners on the corners. 1 down here in the top of the 4th.
And Kirsty up at bat. She, of course, was pitching last inning.
Swing and a
goes
miss.
to 2.
Strike 1.
And runner stole 2.
Fisher advances. Urawaga stays on third. 2 in scoring position with the Pickles up by 4. 8-4 here in the 4th inning. Swing and a tip. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 to Kirsten Andrews. Here's Minor.
Oh, and there's
swinging
a
a little dribbler right in front.
Will she make it?
Of the
She
pitcher's
does.
bag.
She's on.
She is safe at
Oh, and
first. And 2
runners
runs
advance.
come in the confusion. Urawaga comes home on the play easily, and in the confusion after the drop ball at first, Fisher comes home as well. Here's a little tip. Andrews runs it out to first, and it looks like an easy play at first, but the first baseman drops it. Runner's safe, and 2 runs come in.
Yeah, that's what happens in the confusion. These runners will advance.
It's now 10-4 in favor of the Pickles.
You can't turn your head away from one of these green pickle runners. They will go.
1 out, top of the 4th. Shayla Gonsain is the batter, and the bases are cleared. That's not true. Kirsten Andrews is over on first. Swing and a miss.
And Kirsten looking to steal, but she's driven back to 1. And coach calling a timeout. Well, that was a little gift, wasn't it? Getting on the first base for Kirsty. She made a nice little hit and just stuck with it. That's what we train our players to do, is no matter how desperate the situation looks, keep running, go for it. Anything can happen, and there it is. She got her gift, she's on. She would have given up, they would have recovered it, and even some runs came in.
Shayla Gonsain showing bunt. Pulls back.
Kirsty has a big lead, threatening, and the catcher has to come out and chase her back. She's not going on her own. Secured at first, our batter's looking for a hit. Showing bunt. And Kirsty
bunt
goes.
again, pulls back, too high. Throw down to second
beats
is
the throw.
not in time.
Oh, she's looking at taking another one, but she sticks. That's good. It's fun to watch the parents of these players in the stand. Sometimes they're holding their heads, sometimes they're cheering, sometimes they're just...
Minor delivers outside and high. Ball 3.
It'd be interesting to take blood pressure every now and then of these parents and see what's going on. I know the coaches certainly have elevated blood pressure levels in some of these plays.
3 balls, 1 strike. Shayla showing bunt. Pulls back, strike 2, full count. Andrews on second.
Andrew's mom is known as Angela. She's been a manager, oftentimes a team manager, and just a real big contributor to the league.
Delivery is high, ball 4, and Shayla takes her base. That brings up Christina Kilgore, who stole home last time she was up. The last time she got on base.
Yep, and she's showing a bunt.
Runners on first and second. Gonsain on first, and Andrews on second.
Andrews
Kilgore
goes.
shows bunt. Andrews takes off for third and gets there. It's an 0-1 count.
And now the corners have runners. No. Oh.
Strike 2.
Runner advances.
Just like that. Gonsain on second, and Andrews on third. Here's Minor.
Ooh, and a
inside.
beautiful pitch. Retires that batter.
Strike 3. 2 down here in the 4th.
2 away. Now one of those white helmets come up, and that tells you you've probably got an excellent batter. Little timeout by the defending coach.
Time is called for by the Golden Wildcats. KMVT would like to thank TVU for providing live coverage of today's event. MV Lags Championship Softball.
And MV Lags is appreciative as well of the station for televising this event. Our girls just love to, this is a highlight of the season for the league, is to play for the cameras, and the girls really look forward to it, and it's part of it. It's maybe a bigger draw than the trophy.
Here's Minor. Outside corner, strike. This is Jocelyn Lee. Takes first pitch, an 0-1 count.
Kirsty's looking to come home. An eager runner on 3.
Minor.
And there's a nice hit, but
swung on.
it's
Sharp hit down the right side line, but
foul.
just foul.
Yep. Kirsty was pretty much to the plate before the thing landed. And an eager runner.
Minor delivers, it's high. That'll be ball 1.
Catcher looks her back.
1-2 the count. 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Minor delivers again high, 2-2. Gonsain on second. And Andrews on third. Lee takes ball 3 for a full count. Here's the 3-2.
Oh,
inside corner of the zone. Strike 3 called looking. Wow.
And Lee in disbelief.
That'll do it. 3 outs in the top of the 4th.
There we go.
Well, it might have hit the corner. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
We're going to have to trust his judgment.
I think we will this time, although, yeah.
In any event, called strike 3. That's 3 outs in the top of the 4th. Not before, however, the Pickles put 2 more on the board. They now lead 10-4, and we'll be back. Welcome back, KMVT Sports. We'd like to thank TVU for providing live coverage of today's event. This is MV Lags Championship Softball. As we get set to start the bottom of the 4th inning of play, it is 10-4 Sour Pickles over the Golden Wildcats. Jerry, kind of what's been the key so far? What have you seen?
Well, I've seen a lot of aggressive base running, and of course we've seen a lot of scoring, not on hits, but on just taking advantage of little gifts that have been given, both stealing bases and even stealing home. Carla's back up pitching again for the Sour Pickles, and Carla's going to, she's a little left-hander that can really put it in there, so I think we're going to see some good, some challenge against the batters.
This is Carla Hernandez. A little dribbler over to third. Oh, it didn't hit the ground. Great
Caught
play
by
from the third baseman.
That third baseman is doing a great job. Pickles, of course, are wanting to maintain their lead, so they're going to be big on defense today, and that just shows a little extra effort by the third baseman.
That was a great play. That was Jade Nguyen, who actually took over for Jocelyn Lee at third base for the 4th inning. Foul ball, right side, 0-1.
The wind's picking up a little bit more, but at least the sun came out. We can actually see some shadows now.
The batter now is Brianna Zavala. She fouled that one off, 0-1. One down here in the bottom of the 4th. Carla Hernandez delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's Carla. Delivers. Fouled back. Count remains 0-2.
Nice pitch. Carla can keep it high where the batter is uncomfortable to make a hit, but nevertheless, top of the strike zone, the batter has to swing. And she's also very good at jamming him on the inside.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. 10-4 Pickles. Swing and a line drive into right field.
Oh,
a diving, almost catch
diving
in left field.
Attempt to catch it. Now being sent to second, but overthrown. And the runner stays on 1. That was an excellent hit. That's good to see him hit him into the outfield like that.
Yeah, it was a great hit to left.
Very good hit.
That was the left fielder, Christina Kilgore. Almost made web gems.
Yeah, that was a great effort. If she would have caught that ball, that would have been something we'd be playing on YouTube for a while. And as it was an excellent effort. Great to see them work so hard.
Great hit from Zavala. This is now Laura Lee Marks. Takes strike 1. Marks waiting on the 0-1 delivery. Here's Hernandez. Ball 1. Low and outside. Swing, foul tip. Strike 2. Zavala, that's Brianna Zavala. She's got her twin sister Brenda, who's actually on deck right now. She'll be coming up. Brianna Zavala leading off of first. Laura Lee Marks at bat. And Brenda Zavala on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Carla's delivery. Swing, tip, right
and
side.
Again, that's the jamming we're talking about. She jams the batter and neutralizes the ability to make a good hit. She just has a way of doing it. And being a left-hander helps.
1-2, 1 aboard, and 1 away. Bottom of the 4th.
Again, going
Foul
for
back.
the inside of the plate. Pickles very much want to defend their nice lead at this point. And Carla's just the pitcher to do it.
Here's Carla. Winds and delivers another foul back.
Another high one. Top of the strike zone.
Count stays at 1-2.
I don't know if Carla ever throws one down the middle in the center. They're typically inside, they're typically high.
Huh. Here she
There.
is, lined right up the center. Very well hit ball. Zavala's at second. And that'll be a single for Laura Lee Marks. Runners on first and second, 1 away, bottom of the 4th. That was a great hit.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of stronger hits in these last couple innings than we did starting out.
And it's impressive coming off of this pitcher, too. because she does challenge them. And, yeah, a couple of really nice hits.
Here's Carla. Outside and high, ball 1.
Wind picking up in the batter's faces again.
And in our microphones.
Yeah.
Here's Carla with 2 on and 1 out. Outside and low, ball 2.
Carla's thrown outside the last couple. Unusual.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
There is a nice little pitch.
Zavala on second, Marks on first, and the other Zavala, Brenda Zavala, at the plate. Fouls that away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yep.
Ground ball foul, right side.
Pitch is coming quickly, batter having trouble staying ahead of it. She is connecting nicely. Straighten it out. A little earlier swing will put it in play. Oh.
Called strike 3, outside corner. Great pitch from Carla. That's 2 outs now.
In spite of the great hits that these girls have had, she's been doing a great job pitching.
Let's see this replay. That looked good to me.
Yep. Expertly thrown.
2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, and this is Nina Haywood. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Another
outside
beautiful
corner.
pitch.
0-2 now. Brianna Zavala on second. Laura Lee Marks on first. Nina Haywood at the plate. 2 away, bottom of the 4th. A 10-4 lead for the Pickles. Foul tip right into the catcher's mitt, and that'll be out number 3 for the bottom of the 4th. So that'll do it for the 4th inning of play.
Well, the Pickles did a great job defending their lead in spite of the good hits. Carly just stood up there and pitched a great inning.
We did see a couple of great hits. A fly ball to left, a sharp grounder up the middle.
Yep, the batters did their job, but I think they ended up scoreless, and the Pickles maintained their lead.
Yeah, the Golden Wildcats strand 2. The Pickles lead 10-4 as we head to the 5th inning of play, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to KMVT 15 Sports. Emma Sloan will be pitching here in the 5th. Foul tip to start out from Carla Hernandez.
Again, Carla hitting up that left field line, this time actually foul of left field line. Right, left-handed batter, but hitting off that side.
0-1 now. Here's Sloan. Another foul tip.
There's another one.
Left side again, 0-2.
Well, the left fielder has now caught on, and she's standing near the line, in spite of the fact there's a left-handed batter.
Sloan with the 0-2. Slow pitch in there. Can you call that a changeup?
I think you could.
Called strike 3. Great pitch.
And that rarely happens to Carla.
Here's the 0-2 delivery, the replay. Called strike 3. Great pitch. 1 away here in the top of the 5th.
Well, Emma looking more determined than ever, our pitcher. And she's put him in there.
Delivers, swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Ten to 4 your score. Pickles on top of the Wildcats. Top of the 5th. 1 away.
Oh, and there's one.
Ground ball left side. Third baseman scoops it up over to first. In time. Great play.
That was Mariah over there on third base, and she kind of picked it off in front of the shortstop, but she made the throw. It was an excellent piece of fielding.
Great heads-up play. Mariah Villalobos across the diamond. That's a long throw.
Yeah.
It's a good play.
Yeah, you know, the Wildcats are stepping it up. If you look at their demeanor this inning defensively. Pitcher's very serious. Infielders are eager and playing a good game.
Here's Sloan. Fly ball right up the middle at second, and a great play from the shortstop.
Asia Minor caught that.
Wow.
Yeah, and just in time. So they retire the Pickles with no damages suffered.
Look at
and,
that.
They're now ready to try to even things up a little bit. Let's see what they can do.
3 up and 3 downs. First time we've seen that today.
And it was all about the fielders.
So the Pickles are held scoreless in the top of the 5th, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. 10-4, your score.
A lot of energy in the Golden Wildcats dugout there. These girls are looking happy and eager, and they're ready to come out and fight their way back.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th, MV Lags Championship softball. The Pickles leading the Wildcats 10-4. Carla Hernandez is pitching for the Pickles here in the bottom of the 5th, and leading off is Mariah Villalobos.
Mariah, of course, is the one who is playing third base at the last inning and made beautiful play on that ground ball. It was really headed for the shortstop. Charged in, picked it up, fired it to one, got the out. Here she is at bat.
Hernandez delivers, swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And she lets the ball go by.
Two balls and 1 strike. Hernandez facing Villalobos to start the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Golden Wildcats desperately wanted to get some action here, bring that score up. Getting toward the backside of the game for sure, and they need to make some runs.
Here's Carla.
And Mariah fighting it out. She's got 2 strikes, but she's determined.
10-4, Wildcats trailing by 6 in the bottom of the 5th, and in a 6-inning game, there's not very much time left.
Nope.
Hernandez delivers. Villalobos swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So Mariah goes down swinging. That brings up Victoria Clark. Hernandez now against Clark. Clark tips one back, and the umpire gets another one. I think that caught his chest, though, not his arm. It hit the padding.
I think it hit the padding. He's got nothing to fuss about this time.
And if you're just tuning in and you missed the umpire earlier taking a shot to the face, the ball came off the bat, and it caught him square in the face mask.
Yeah, that was a beautiful sight. I should say that was a yeah. I've known Bruce for many years, and he's served this organization as a coach for several years. His daughter Jillian played ball, and he's just been a wonderful umpire, chief UIC.
Called strike 3.
For a period, he's trained many of the umpires that are the youth umpires, and it's been a source of inspiration for a lot of people.
There's that called strike 3. 2 down in the 5th, and this brings up Emma Sloan.
Emma, of course, is their
Sloan
pitcher.
grounds one to second, rather short. Across the line to first. Easy play.
And the Wildcats again aren't able to bring their score up. Pickles have held them, and I think the Pickles are determined to seal the deal here by keeping their lead.
Well, I got to say, that brings us to the end of the 5th, and the top half and the bottom half of the inning were very efficient. 3 up, 3 down.
They sure were.
And some really good defensive plays on both sides.
Yes, the defense has been the name of the game today, hasn't it? We've got some good hits. We've hit the grass a few times, and some pepper hot grounders that have challenged the fielders. And yet the fielders in those last couple of innings have done an excellent job getting the outs. So between the pitching and the fielding, there hasn't been any score at all. Well,
3 up and 3 down in the top, and 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the 5th. We will come to the 6th when we come back. Welcome back, KMVT 15 Sports. Welcome back, KMVT 15 Sports, MV Lags Championship Softball. I'm Rhett, that's Jerry. Jerry, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent. I'm enjoying this great game. It's good to see these girls being so competitive today. Of course, these Wildcats have to defend. They cannot allow any more extension of the lead the Pickles have over them. We're coming into the we're in the last inning now, and they've got a 6-run deficit, right?
6-run deficit to make up. The Wildcats trail 10-4 to the Pickles. Pickles are at bat, starting the top of the 6th.
And Selena showing a bunt, which goes foul.
Coxon bunts foul for strike 1. On deck is Jade Nguyen, and she'll be followed by Lauren Chung. Oh, my mistake, Lauren Chung is at bat. Becker is on deck, and she'll be followed by Mezi Irawaga.
Yeah, I think that was my bad. I called the wrong batter for you.
In any event, Chung bunts foul, so it's 0-2.
Whoa!
Fouled right side, nearly took your head off. I think there's a fence here.
Glad there's a fence. Even so, it's scary.
Here's the 0-2 to Chung, outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's Minor, called strike 3, inside corner. Wow.
Oh my. Well, they're doing what they have to do. Should keep doing that. They'll be up next, bottom of the last inning here, coming up shortly. And they can start working on that deficit. There's a big
Claire Becker drives one high in the air. That's going to drop at second base. It'll be a single for Becker, and she's aboard.
I don't know how that ball got to the ground surrounded by so many players, but there it is. It's a matter of calling the ball. And one person needs to call it and catch it.
Take another look. You had 3 Wildcats converging on it. Little miscommunication. Ball drops in. Single for Becker.
I've seen the San Francisco Giants do the exact same thing. Oh, there it is.
Here's Maisie Irawaga, called strike 1. Becker retreats to first.
Well, now's the time to defend. They've got a big
Minor swing and a miss from Irawaga.
Hard swinging batter. She will challenge the field. And there's one on first, eager to go.
Top of the 6th, 1 away. 10-4 Pickles. Sharp line drive, foul right at the dugout.
Yeah, it actually went between the dugout and the batter in the circle.
Maisie Irawaga. Minor delivers. Swing, and it's a drop third strike. Down to first in time, 2 away.
Golden Wildcats so far are defending nicely.
Yeah, they really are.
They're doing whatever it takes. Hook or crook, they're getting the ops.
So the sacrifice from Irawaga on the drop third strike puts Becker at second. 2 outs here in the 6th. Pop up, foul, out of play, straight back. Strike 1. This is Amanda Fisher with Becker leading off second. Not leading off, but Becker on second. High and outside, ball 1. Becker to third.
And catcher looking, but she just decided she didn't want to make that throw, given the situation, to third base.
Runner on third now, swing and a miss.
I sure don't want that runner scoring. They got to hold this. You got to hold the score, and they're doing it so far. They can hold the score, and they're home team. They'll be up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We might just see
Outside
a
and high, 2-2.
real fun come from behind effort. I'm sure we're going to see the effort. See what happens. 2 away here. Need 1 more. And then we're into the bottom of the last. Oh, there's a called
Inside
strike.
corner, called strike 3. So that'll do it for the top of the 6th.
Once again, the Wildcats defend. Matter of fact, everybody's defended so well the last few innings, the score hasn't moved. But now it comes the last effort. And the Golden Wildcats, I know they're up for it. They're going to come out swinging, and we'll see what happens.
Wildcats down to their last 3 outs when we come back. Welcome back, KMVT 15 Sports. We are headed into the bottom of the 6th, the final 3 outs of the MV Lags Championship softball game. Unless the Wildcats can come back. They trail by 6, 10-4. And we'd like to remind you that today's live coverage capabilities are provided by TVU, so a big thanks to them.
And the Wildcats are capable of putting on a big effort, and they're going to do it right here. They know this is their last chance. And we have seen them come from behind in various games throughout this season. So let's see what they can do. First up, Asia Minor, a good hitter. Of course, she's the star pitcher, or one of the star pitchers, I should say, for the Wildcats.
Carla Hernandez.
And
Ground
she
ball
pumps
to
it,
second,
and it looks
it
like she's on.
Into right field, and so Minor's aboard.
Well, she punched that one all the way into right field on the ground. Didn't go fast, but it got there. And now she's ready to move on. Next Wildcat, number 9. Stay with it.
Here's Carla again. Runner takes off, throw down to second, and gets there in time, but the ball is bobbled a little bit, so the runner's safe. Miners in scoring position, so you really couldn't ask for a better start.
That's right. They're doing what they need to do. They're getting a good start on it, and we've got a good batter standing at the plate right now.
And line
nice
drive sharply over to second base. Little quick flip to
runner.
first, 1 away. So 1 down, and
One to
Asia
score.
Minor on third. And Hasmik Galstjan, the batter. Hernandez winds. Line drive up the middle, into center field. Run scores. Wildcats 5 runs now.
Okay, they've
now
started
trailed by just 5.
They started their march, and we got 1-on-1. Having made a great hit, next batter's all ready to go. Let's see what they can do.
Galston with the RBI single makes it 10-5 in favor of the Pickles. 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats down to their final 2 outs. This is Brianna Zavala. And ball gets away from the catcher. Galston advances to second. Zavala has a 1-0 count. To Zavala, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, the Wildcats still very much in this game, and that batter is very eager for a hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Brianna Zavala, good.
And we do have one in scoring position if she can get the hit.
That's Galston leading off second. Swing and a foul tip and caught by the catcher, so 2 outs.
Oh my, that was an unfortunate turn. Time for that 2-out rally.
Two down, bottom of the 6th. Wildcats down to their final out. Hasmik Galston on second. Laura Lee Marks grounds it back to the pitcher. She goes to first with it, and that'll do it.
That's the ball game.
The Atomic Sour Pickles are your NB Lag softball champions.
And there it is. Well earned and hotly contested battle. We saw some great fielding. We saw some great batting. I'm really impressed at what we saw happening out in the left field, or the left part of the field, let's say, between the shortstop and the third baseman.
A few great defensive plays.
Yeah.
10-5, your final score. The Atomic Sour Pickles go out on top over the Golden Wildcats. This has been KMVT 15 Sports. I'm Rhett. That's Jerry. Thanks so much.